So earlier, not this week, but last week, my godmother, uh, Pastor Pat Wissett, she passed away. Um, Somewhat unexpectedly. We knew that she was not doing well, and we knew it was going to be one of those things too, where she may have 6 months, and unfortunately, by the time they actually said that, she only had a few days. It appears. Um, there's been some other things to happen since then that have come to light that I have to bring forth, and I want to mention publicly, so that way, you can, who knows, maybe somebody can do something about it. I don't know. But from my understanding, there were some people in her church that did take advantage of her. I'm hearing from her son and some of her other family. It's absolutely ridiculous. Here we are. She's been dead now for about 4 or 5 days. Her body is still in the morgue, from my understanding. And there's life insurance policies that were taken out, several, by church members, mind you, not family, but there was at least one that was taken out by one particular church member. So, I say that to say this. There's more that's taking place too. I don't even know if I want to get into all of that, but this is what has happened, and I'm just going to be frank with you. You know, excuse me. I'll be frank with you. God is an avenger. The Bible says the vengeance is God's. Now, I think it's also worth noting that a lot of people work for God. So it wouldn't surprise me if other people try to take out vengeance because they work for God. Now, let me say this to you, and especially if this is reaching some of the ones who did take advantage and some of the ones who did do wrong. What goes around comes around. Karma is you can fill in the blank. I'm not going to say that on here, but you get what I'm saying. What goes around comes around. You reap what you sow. Come on now. It's going to come back around whether you like it or not. And for those of you who wanted to take advantage of her, and excuse me, and anybody else for that matter, but especially this situation, there was a woman of God, a very mighty woman of God, and she's helped me, she's helped a lot of other people, but people want to take advantage of that. They want to take advantage. For those of you who did, and I'm trying to be nice and not name your names, but for those of you who did, stuff does come back around to bite. It does come back around to bite. So I really hope for your sake that you do everything you can to get it right, especially with her family. They deserve it. It's not fair at all unless you try to get it right. It's not fair to them. And it's not fair to Miss Pat either for her body to still be in a morgue today. So I'm just saying, for those of you who did wrong, you know who you are. Step up to the plate. Admit you're wrong. Get it right. Instead of cashing in life insurance policies that you weren't even entitled to in the first place. If you were going to pay for her funeral, that makes sense. If you were going to pay for her funeral, that makes sense. But no, you want to keep the money for yourself, not help the family out at all. All right then, watch what's going to happen. So I urge you, get it right before God gets it right. That's all I'm saying. I've watched tons of people in my life do wrong. And after the fact, what happened? I saw them reap. Not only that, I have seen it in myself. So you think, oh yeah, I can just do this and get away with it. Okay, good luck.